Algeria. They were the best team in Africa in terms of the World Cup. They're perfect to start the qualifications. How good are they, and what's their ceiling, if there is one?
This may not have been like the best display of the Phoenix Foxes. It probably wasn't as good as they've played. But if, as Pep Guardiola said, football is just 11 players believing in one idea, they might be the only team in Africa currently playing football, because it's the one team that has a clear idea of how they want to play. They have an identifiable style where I feel like so many of, even the big powerhouses in Africa right now are chasing the game, whether it's Nigeria or Ivory Coast or Ghana. There's something that's not quite there. It's not clicking, and you don't see them dominate possession, dominate games the way that Algeria can in some instances, and they do look like the class. I would have said going into this round that Ghana and Algeria look like the class. Right now, maybe Algeria in a class of their own.
Definitely a class of their own. Remember Algeria at the World Cup against Germany? That was one of the two teams that actually pushed the Germans, Ghana being the other team. And even though they've changed coaches, Vali Halilhodžić, who was their coach, has now moved on to the Super League in Turkey. Nothing has changed. The quality of players is still the same. You know, like you said, the players are still the same, but it's just that they stepped their game up a notch, and they definitely are the best team in Africa right now, bar none. And it's funny, this team at the African Cup of Nations in 2013 wasn't necessarily, it was pretty much the same group of players. It wasn't necessarily that great to watch, and people were ready to fire the coach, but he stuck with those players, and look at them now. They've been able to gel, and they've been able to move on